Down this trail, which was significantly improved now, it was a ruddy, muddy dirt trail. We turned here in the Jeep, and we went up there about 150 or 200 yards, and there were 2 or 3 pickup trucks, 6-passenger four-wheel drive pickup trucks with light-alls, and 10 or 15 cops there. We stopped there. That's when we looked into the forest, and they said, there's where the landing site was the first night. And we went in there. Now you can't do that now because the forest is too thick, but in those days there were tall Corsica pines with a tall canopy, and you could walk underneath very easily and see very clearly. In fact, from here you could see back to the east gate. Through here, and we stopped somewhere back there at the site, and that's when we saw the object out here, and it came into the forest. It went through the trees, bobbing up and down, traveling primarily in a horizontal plane, but it would go up and down a bit. And we tried to get close. We came up toward the fence, the barbed wire fence up there, and it went back out into the field, and then it exploded silently into objects, white objects, and disappeared. So we went out into the field looking for any residue because it was dripping something that looked like molten metal or sparks were coming off it. We found no evidence. That's when we saw the objects in the sky to the north, and then later the ones to the south that sent down a beam. Down there, we were down there about 100 yards looking at the farmer's house is over there. If you look at the bottom of the house, there's a big hedgerow, was not there. There's a row of windows top and a row of windows bottom. When the object went out into the field, we could see it reflecting off the windows top and bottom. In fact, so brightly, I was concerned about the people in the farmhouse. I mean, it looked like it was on fire. We watched it till it exploded. Then we went out into the field, and we went across the field, past the farmer's house, and across there's a road in front of his house, a small road, and some brush. And we wandered through a small stream, and everybody got wet, which discouraged us from staying out too much longer because it was cold and damp and windy, and went out in the field on the other side, and that's when we saw the objects in the sky to the south, and the object sent down to beam on us.